what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick review on the new Becca Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh setting powder. Now, I had gotten this in a Sephora order not too long ago. I showed it on my Instagram stories and I got so many requests from you guys wanting to know how I liked it. So it's been a few weeks. I thought I would share my thoughts with you. Because I have such dry skin and I also have mature skin, I don't use setting powders. I don't know if you saw my video a few months back where I talked about how I set my makeup, and I usually either use a setting balm like the Mally Poreless Face Defender, or I just use a setting spray because just about every powder that I've tried just has a really unnatural look. They tend to just settle into every fine line and pore that I have and accentuate all the things that I don't want them to accentuate, not to mention they just make my skin look dry, and when you have dry skin, that's kind of the opposite of what you want it to do. So I was intrigued when I saw this though in store because I actually dipped my finger in it in the tester, put a little bit on my arm, and I was actually amazed at how it just seemed to completely vanish into my skin, but it left it feeling matte and dry, and I was like, okay, maybe this will work. It was a little on the pricey side. It's $38. You only get 0.35 ounces, which is not a lot of powder in here, but I figured if it works well, you know, summer's coming up. I like to, you know, try to mattify my face in the summer, so just so I don't feel greasy and sticky. And it also helps my powder products to go on a lot better if I'm wearing, you know, more dewy foundations and things like that. So I was willing to give it a shot, and now that I've tested it out for several weeks, I definitely have some opinions on this. So without further ado, let's get started. So before we get into my review, let's just quickly go over the claims. I'll read them off the back of the box. It says, set and chill, an ultra translucent, refreshing powder that dusts on like a mist and sets makeup to help extend wear. This weightless powder sets, perfects, and refreshes makeup for a silky smooth, invisible finish. Formulated with 50% water, this powder makes skin look awakened and fresh upon application. Apply throughout the day to refresh and rejuvenate makeup, and it's ideal for all skin tones. So here's what the packaging looks like. It comes in a really pretty jar, has a silver cap, and then inside you have a lid that's on top of the sifter, and it says keep me closed to keep me cool. So when you pop that open, it actually has a mesh sifter versus a regular plastic sifter. So this is great. You can just dip your brush right into the mesh. You don't have to tap it out into the cap like some other ones and then swirl your brush in the cap. You can just dip it right in this way, which is great. But I find that it does pick up a lot of excess powder on the brush. I'm always having to tap it off because I pick up way too much with this kind of a sifter. So just testing this out in store, I didn't get the whole like cooling mist type of sensation that they claim it has. I just put a little bit on my arm and I didn't really feel anything. But once I got home, I took my brush. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Pores powder brush. It's a little bit more of a dense brush, which is what I like to use when I use loose powders. Anyway, I took the brush, I applied it to my face, and oh my gosh, it literally feels like you're misting your face with a setting spray. It is the freakiest, weirdest sensation ever. And I kind of was afraid that it was gonna take my makeup off, but it didn't. It was absolutely amazing. It feels so nice going on. I'll actually insert a clip of me applying it really quickly. I just love how it makes my skin feel. It sets my makeup down perfectly to a nice, not even totally matte finish. I would say it's more of a satin finish. It's very skin-like, which I love. That's sort of the look that I'm always going for, is I want my skin to look like skin. I don't like it to look like I'm wearing foundation, but I just wanted to show you how it just kind of takes down a slight bit of shine, but it still leaves your skin looking very remarkably like skin without any kind of powdery residue. I'm showing you some close-ups here too, so you can really see that it doesn't leave like that powdery finish that traditional powders normally do. It's awesome. The one thing that I will caution against though is using this product under your eyes. I did not have good luck with it, even though over the rest of my face it looks really nice and natural. Under my eyes, it just aged me terribly. For some reason, it just accentuated the fine lines that are under my eyes and made them look worse. And to be honest, I never set my under eyes anyway because I don't have a problem with concealer creasing. I feel like it just looks much more youthful and natural to not set it. But since this powder looks so natural all over my face, I thought that it would also look natural under my eyes. Sadly, it doesn't. I don't know why. Just under my eyes it doesn't look good, but I have seen other reviews of this powder as well, and people said the exact same thing, that it just doesn't look good under your eyes. eyes. So I wouldn't recommend using it under there, but on the rest of my face, it's beautiful. I also want to mention that I did a flashback test with this and it does not have flashback either. So that's another awesome quality to this powder. I mean, honestly, it's everything that I could have wanted in a setting powder, and I'm so glad that I finally found one that works for me. So thumbs up for this one all the way. If you have dry skin, if you have more mature skin, I definitely recommend trying this one out. I think you'll really like it. Just stay away from your under eyes. So anyway, that is my quick review on the new Becca Hydra-Mist powder. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. If you like quick reviews like this, please give this video a thumbs up. And also let me know in the comments below what your favorite setting powder is, especially if you have dry or mature skin. I'd love to hear from you. I'm always looking for new options. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.